Here's proof that Terence Bud Crawford, aka the Boogeyman, is not ducking Jaron Boots Ennis. Yeah, I said it. So without further ado, DJ E Thriller, roll them clips.
They say boost this, they say boost that. Never. I ain't never paid nobody no step
No,
aside.
not you.
And then tell me this. Boots.
Nigga, you not about to say Boots walked away from nothing.
You better check the history.
Don't you say it.
Boots been
Don't you do that.
Call Bozy. You know he
Call
liked
Boots.
to talk. That had the title shot. It could have been Crawford versus Ennis instead of Crawford versus Avanesian.
You see, a lot of people fail to recognize that whenever Terence Bud Crawford says that, hey man, this dude could have had the title shot versus me, opposed to me going up against David Avanesian, he's absolutely 1000% correct. Because last time I checked, Jaron Boots Ennis decided to forego his WBO ranking. I believe he was ranked number 2 at the time behind Virgil Ortiz, who has also ducked Terence Bud Crawford on several occasions, right? But he decided to bypass his status with them to go the IBF route because he wanted to get a fight with Earl Spence, who at the time was the unified welterweight champion of the world. He had 3 belts, and I understand it. We get it. But let's put this in its proper context. There was absolutely no way for Terence Bud Crawford to duck a Jaron Boots Ennis if they were to mandate that fight. All Jaron Boots Ennis and his team had to do was request recognition as a mandatory challenger in writing to the WBO on a form of the application for designation as a mandatory contender contained on the WBO website. That's all he had to do. But they never did it. Back to the clips I go.
Damn.
It could have been Crawford and what?
That ain't coming.
He sat here and told me and Wallow that Neff ducked the smoke.
No. You know, they must don't know what happened. Blue Blood Sports had called, the dude Blue Blood called me. This what happened. He had called me. When he had called me, he said, Bo. I said, what's up, Blue? Because he used to come down my gym all the time. He said, you know, I can get that fight with Terence and Boots. I said, well, make it happen, man. I said, but you got to go through Espinosa, Showtime, you know, because that's what I deal with. He said, oh. Then he said, well, let me talk to my guys. Matter of fact, I want you to talk to, what's his name, the BLK boy, the top guy, whoever he is. Him and Zab Judah. All of them was on the phone. So we talking, and they said they was going to make it happen. So they said he was going to call Espinosa. Espinosa said they talked to him. He talked to him and everything, and they said they was going to get back to him, but never got back to Espinosa.
A few moments later.
Bud wanted to fight Boots and that they reached out. Were those talks ever really tangible?
I saw some stuff about people talking about, like, you know, some discussions with BLK Prime. I wouldn't even characterize that as a discussion. There was a discussion, but the reality is, like, they don't have a deal with Crawford. You know, if Crawford's under contract to BLK Prime, then maybe it goes through that. But the reality is, they're trying to put together a fight just like we're trying to put together a fight.
Now, I'm going to need somebody to make this make sense for your boy E Thriller, because Steven Espinosa just sat up there and said with a straight face, man, that they were trying to make the fight. Well, how's that the case if BLK Prime was the one reaching out to you guys to try to make the fight? Like, make that part make sense to me. If Showtime, along with Steven Espinosa and Team Ennis, Jaron, and Bozy, if they were really trying to make this fight, right, with Terence Bud Crawford, then why did it take for BLK Prime, you know, the startup company, the company that nobody ever heard about, the company that broadcasts backyard fights and shit like that, why did it take for them to say, you know what, Boots is available, Terence Bud Crawford is available. Let me reach out to y'all to see what's popping because we feel like we can make this fight happen. I'll wait. I will fucking wait. Steven, you're capping. Yeah, I said it. And did y'all notice how Bozy tried to shift the onus back on BLK Prime by saying that they were supposed to get back in contact with Steven Espinosa? But we clearly just heard Steven Espinosa say that, look, man, we had some talks, but there's no reason to keep in touch because we can make this fight without you guys. You see what I'm saying? So why would BLK Prime want to reach back out to Steven Espinosa when Steven Espinosa made it clear to everybody that's involved that, look, man, if we going to make this fight, you guys are not going to be in the middle of it.
So the reality is, it was a very short conversation. They didn't really bring much to the table in terms of helping make the deal. So there really was no point in following up on that. You know, if there's going to be a Boots and a fight between Boots and Crawford, there are easier ways to do it without going through them.
Really?
Also, ladies and gentlemen in the Wolfpack, notice how he said specifically there was no reason to follow up with BLK Prime because they brought nothing to the table in order to make this fight between the two combatants. Notice that. So it wasn't on BLK Prime to reach back out to Steven Espinosa, the head of Showtime Sports at the particular moment in time, to say, look, man, we really want to make this fight. It was up to Showtime and Jaron Boots Ennis and Bozy Ennis to get back to BLK Prime, who have already extended an olive branch to try to make this thing happen. But it was their side, meaning Team Ennis, that it was not really a real discussion and there's better ways of making this fight without you guys.
So when they put that stuff up, we don't even feed into that stuff when they put that shit up here. You know what I mean? But I knew what I said, and I told Blue Blood, y'all can make it happen. Let's make it happen.
Okay, so first and foremost, we did talk to Espinosa. So whoever said that is cap. Is cap.
Oh, well,
And
that's what Espinosa told me.
and I told Wallow. And I told Gilly, I said, if Boots want to fight Terence Crawford, call Bozy and Boots and ask them why they took the IBF route instead of staying with the WBO when they could have been my mandatory.
No. We never was your mandatory.
You could have been my mandatory.
Terence, listen close. We've been to ask to fight you a long time ago.
But
man, I smell something, man. You smell something? I definitely smell something in my head.
what I'm saying is, why did y'all leave?
So they been asked for the smoke though, T.
Bravo and them already know.
They know, because I train him.
We asked for all the top guys, because we was ranked right up there. So you could have picked us. You ain't had to pick Abadesia or Abinette, Loja, or whatever.
See, we don't even know his name. He went down Mexico.
Yeah, Bozy, send that shot at him, Bozy.
And y'all want to know what's so crazy about this shit? They talked all that smack about Bud picking David Avanesian even though he was a late replacement. They didn't care about none of that. None of that. They kept saying he was IB sneezing, he was avocado, he was a bum, he was a scrub, only to turn around not even a year later, y'all, to fight this man a couple of weeks ago. I mean, god damn. You want to talk about just making yourself look so stupid.
Picked us, brother. You could have picked us. You ain't have to pick him.
Hey, look.
Yo, you my man. Listen, it's all about business, man.
Definitely.
You my man. But we wanted to fight y'all a long time ago.
When? Why? If y'all want to fight me a long time ago, why I'm just now hearing about this?
You remember when you came to Boots fight, and my man came with you. That's the fight he want to see.
He said that's the fight in the future he want to see. He didn't say y'all was calling me out.
He said it right. Listen, and then I said, yeah, that's the fight we want. You was right.
Yeah, in the future. But y'all didn't say we want you right now. Y'all could have easily, I'm right in front of y'all. Y'all could have easily said, hey, we want to fight you next, nigga.
Guess what?
We gonna beat your ass. Probably not. I had bigger fish to fry on the table.
That's real.
I probably would have been like, let me fuck this
Well, touch this nigga pride right now, Boozy.
Yeah, that's right.
Fuck you, Terence. Let's get it.
A few moments later.
Boots, we know you probably jogging right now.
Man, he's slick.
That nigga slick.
Oh, come on, Boots. Get up, man. I told you we don't sleep in my training camp. He know he ain't supposed to be sleeping.
No, Boots. Terence had said something, but we talked to your pop. They got it straight.
Man, they know what's up.
That's right. That's right, champ. I told him that. That's right.
Who he say?
They know what's up.
What we know?
Y'all know everything.
I don't know nothing. I'm trying to find out what I know. Enlighten me.
What you mean enlighten me? You for Devanese and you could for me.
You jumped up out of my sanction body to go fight in the IBF. So what I know?
What you mean?
What you mean? What I mean? Would you rank that in the WBA or not?
Yo, it don't even matter.
This nigga's scared. Ain't nobody scared, man. I just told you I had a DJ Saturday night. Fuck that shit.
Yo,
all right, catch up, little homie. Catch up then. If it don't matter, catch up.
Yo, he picked
Catch up.
Ebenezer was way under.
You just said it don't matter. Catch up. I'm talking about before that.
He not about it. We already know he not about what he's talking about.
I'm not about what? I'm not about what?
You don't want to fight.
You said I'm not about what?
You don't want to fight.
Man, go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Right, go ahead.
You dreaming, man. You talking in your dreams,
don't
man.
Want to fight. Yo, we asked for that fight plenty of times, yo.
When?
Plenty of times.
What's plenty? When?
Man,
you fronting.
You know.
Really? You fronting now. Don't front for Gilly now.
No fronting.
All right.
Keep it a being though. We know we asked that fight plenty of times.
When? That's what I'm saying. When? You keep saying keep it a buck. I'm saying when.
Plenty of
now
times.
You saying one thing and your dad saying another. So when?
What you mean?
You saying one thing and your dad saying another thing. So what is what?
We asked for that fight. I've been asking for that fight since 2018. What are you talking about? Since I was a baby.
You been asking to fight me since 2018?
Man, fuck this man in my motherfucking face like that, man.
All the top guys, man.
Cut it. You believe that? You a fool. You believe that? You a fool. He's drunk. He's sleepy. Good night, sir.
Fuck this nigga. Turn around, matter of fact. Fuck this nigga, B. Turn around, move up. Stay still, motherfucker. Get your ass out of here, motherfucker.
Continue with your Z's, cause you know what I mean. You must have had a long night or something, cause you been asking to fight me.
No, cause he trained 3 times today. That's all he did.
Yeah. All right.
A few moments later.
Now, Mr. Bowles, you got Terence Crawford fans that saying, why didn't he go the WBO route as opposed to the IBF?
Yeah, he could fight Boots. And that's what everybody said. You know what I mean? He could fight Boots. Why he won't fight Boots? Well, that's what they pushing now. They trying to push.
Yeah. Why did the IBF route make more sense than the WBO route?
With us?
Yeah. It's because you were ranked number 1?
Oh, we was ranked. We beat everybody and we got ranked. Yeah, that's what we got in that position. So we was number 1 in that position. So quite naturally, we're gonna take the IBF. We're gonna fight for the IBF. Same if we was number 1 in WBC or BO or either one of them do. We was ranked.
A few moments later.
IBF hasn't ordered Spence mandatory for 4 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bozy, if you knew that Earl Spence Jr. hasn't defended his IBF strap versus his mandatory since Carlos Ocampo, then why would you advise your son, your fighter, Jaron Boots Ennis, to go that route? I wait. I will fucking wait. I'ma need somebody to make this make sense. I'ma need any one of you dudes that's been hating, that's been lying, that's been spreading all this propaganda on the great Terence Bud Crawford's name to make that part make sense to me. Because once again, as I stated earlier in this video, all they had to do was stay in the WBO rankings, petition the WBO to request to become that man's mandatory, and we would have got the fight that everybody is begging to see. But instead, they went the IBF route, and then they wanted to lie and try to paint a narrative, and they still trying to paint this narrative of, oh, Terence Bud Crawford is ducking us. Why did you pick David Avenesian just to fight David Avenesian not even a couple of weeks ago? Facts, Thriller, big facts. Until next time, I am gone. Holla.